Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the animal-crazy Hess family from Pennsylvania. Mom Amanda runs a reptile show, loves collecting exotic pets, and is even raising a fresh litter of puppies at home. Amanda, the 4 wild Hess kids, and all the animals run right over big softy Dad Paul and do whatever they want, whenever they want. And the Adams family from Kentucky, who can't stand animals. Samantha and Michael are training their only daughter, Michaela, to work hard by keeping her on a strict schedule of chores and extra schoolwork. Michaela must also wait on her parents, fetching them drinks, snacks, and even handing them the remote when it's right next to them, because Samantha and Michael think it's fun. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
give the puppy a kiss,
and a new life.
Keep on grinding.
Oh, what the heck?
Is that an alligator? Oh my God.
If you want a maid, then hire a maid. Don't have a kid.
Yep, walk away.
You need to check yourself.
I've removed all the animals.
That is ridiculous. I would hate to be your daughter. I would hate to have to live with you.
Real homes.
You don't know how to talk to nobody. So right now, you need to get in your own space.
Real lives.
You didn't want to talk about the fact that you can't man up? The fact that a 4-year-old runs all over y'all?
I had enough.
Real drama.
Back up.
This is my property. Get the hell off of it.
Make me.
Oh, gosh.
Amanda Hess of Pennsylvania loves exotic animals, and her house is literally a zoo.
I think it makes you a kinder, more gentle person if you have animals in your house. They can't help themselves. You need to help them. This guy here is Stumpy. He is a bearded dragon. He's called Stumpy because his brother ate his foot. In our house, we have 8 dogs, 11 reptiles, a skunk. They're a lot like a cat. I mean, you can litter box train them.
Families that refuse to have animals in the house are missing out on a very good experience. And they keep you company. I sit at night and talk to my alligator.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I hold a reptile show once a month. It's like a flea market, except for with all reptiles.
Where you going, buddy?
The entire Hess family is united in their love for animals.
I am cleaning out the puppy pen.
I give my kids the same care and attention that I give my puppies, except for it's more enjoyable to give it to the puppies.
The animals definitely come before the housework. Every morning I go around and I make sure that everyone has water, and these guys are out of water this morning. I think our overwhelming philosophy is chaos. We have 4 wonderful children.
Ow!
Connie, who is 15, Kayla, who is 13, little Paul, who's 12, and little Jimmy, who is 5.
At home, Amanda gives the kids lots of freedom and encourages them to have a social life.
She's not like other moms, like, do your homework.
My mom lets us go to the store pretty much whenever we want to. Gotcha! I talk to all my friends at school on here. Most of the guys.
And I know that you talk about perverted things online, so you don't need to be shy about it.
That's it.
Easygoing Paul would like to enforce some rules, but he gets no respect from the kids.
I don't think I force much of any responsibilities on the kids. Work time.
No!
I think the only thing under me might probably be maybe the skunk. You don't need to be talking to your friends anymore. You got homework to do.
No, I don't!
Though sometimes the lack of respect hurts his feelings, Paul holds it all in.
I don't show emotion a whole lot.
It would be real nice if he could speak up to the kids, maybe be more of a disciplinarian. So we used to have a chore chart, and it would have different chores that I would expect to be done. The kids' response to the chore chart was the Declaration of Independence. Now we have a if you want to do it chart.
Basic chores often fall to pizza maker Paul.
Paul doesn't mind doing what I ask whenever I ask him to do anything.
I do whatever I can to make my wife happy, whether it's little things like going and doing the dishes.
When it comes to appearances, the Hesses are a mess.
I don't spend hours on my hair and makeup because I don't care. If people don't like what I look like, then don't look at me.
But Amanda's about to abandon her chaotic family, reptile show, and 29 house pets to swap lives with a woman she's never met over 400 miles away in Kentucky. Samantha and Michael Adams consider the title strict parents a badge of honor.
Michaela.
Come in.
Don't tell me coming and you're still not here. There is no way that Michael and I are pushovers.
No way am I a pushover. Not even if I was made of air, you couldn't push me over.
I need you to go ahead and wash those dishes up in the sink. I definitely feel that it's important that we provide her with structure.
Michaela.
Hand me the remote.
We call Michaela to get stuff for us just for pure fun. I need some more ice in here.
While you're at it, can you give me one of those apples? Thank you very much. This apple is fantastic.
It's up to Michaela to clean the house to Samantha's high standards.
It's very difficult to be in an environment that is just not clean and tidy.
There's zero tolerance for animals in the house.
When a self-sufficient pet comes along, I think we'll be very open to that.
Hard work, or grinding, is of the utmost importance to the Adams.
Grinding means no one's stopping you from reaching your goals. If the president called a halt to everybody, he can't stop me from being on my grind. I work Monday through Friday, 14 hours a day. Lockers is my thing.
I am the CEO of my own business. We provide lace systems to people that want to just be fabulous when it comes to their hair.
Samantha and Michael insist Michaela grind every second of the day.
Michaela has a time management chart that she completes Monday through Friday.
I just have to write down what I'm about to do and how long it takes me. So first I'm gonna eat.
The Adams also believe in mental grinding.
For her, grades is the most important thing. Everything else is secondary.
Selections from Julius Caesar.
I have to do Shakespeare for about half an hour. The noble Brutus is ascended, silent.
Shakespeare is one of the most profound writers of my time, probably. And him being at the top of his game, that's who I want Michaela to learn from.
The one thing not on Michaela's schedule is a social life, and boys are strictly off limits.
My dad found out I had a boyfriend and made me go to school and break up with him.
She can't talk to boys on any phone.
And then made me come home and break up with them again.
Not a pay phone.
Not somebody else's phone.
I basically broke up with them twice.
Not even sign language with a boy.
That's right.
The Adams always make time for fabulousness.
Why would you want to put any other foot forward than your best foot? One foot's broke and the other one's not. I'm not gonna walk on the broke foot. You only have one face, it's not a fingernail. It's not growing back. We'll work with what we got, because that's what we do in the Adams family, because we're absolutely what? Fabulous.
Fashion is more important than air. Anybody can get air. Everybody can't be fashionable. I might walk around the mall for 2 hours before I even find a shirt that I like. But air, everybody in the mall is breathing the air, so that's nothing.
Do your thing.
One year, I was like, I don't want anything else but a gold tooth. I had this since I was 16, just to let them know that when I smile, you can see me.
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
I think I can bring to a new family the fact that kids should be first and they should be having a good time with their children. Guys, take care of the animals and have lots of fun, okay?
I'm hoping to bring to my new family structure, balance, discipline, keep on grinding. See you guys later.
After a journey of over 400 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
If a realtor brought me here, I probably would have to slap him.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
The smell is the first thing that met me. This is the kitchen. This is where people eat. I would not cook in here.
It's really quiet. I mean, there's like no little things following me around, and I'm sure she's at my house getting barked at by now.
You gotta be. Is that a snake? That's disgusting. Is that an alligator? Oh my God.
I would never try to put a time management thing for my kids. They would look at me and laugh and probably throw the paper at me.
Oh, what? I don't know. What is that?
There's wigs. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
I don't want to sit down. I don't want to, touch anything because I don't know when's the last time it's been cleaned.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family.
I'm cleaning off this table so that I can sit down and read the manual.
Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of her home.
We believe in structure, discipline, and responsibility. She's in a lot of trouble at my house.
My role in the house is to cater to the kids and take care of all the animals. Oh, I don't think so.
Animals are unclean and unsanitary and belong outside. She's having so much fun right now.
Wait a minute. They have a skunk named Scooby, and Scooby needs to be watered and fed every day. Scooby gonna die of starvation because I'm not feeding no skunk.
Michaela is not allowed to have social life outside the family. This is insane.
I clean the kitchen. This woman is bipolar.
Amanda Hess runs a reptile show, has 29 pets at home, including a skunk, has let her house go to pot, and has no control over her 4 wild kids. She swapped lives with Miss Fabulous Samantha Adams, who bans animals from her home because they are dirty, and insists only child Michaela must keep the house immaculate, fetch her parents drinks, and even stop whatever she's doing to hand her parents the TV remote. For the first week, the wives must live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
Animals are your friends.
Animals are my dinner.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Hello.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
How you doing?
Hi, Jimmy. Nice to meet you.
Kayla.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, dear. You guys like a lot of animals, according to what your mom said.
I sleep with her.
Did you meet Scooby?
I don't want to meet Scroopy.
I don't think Samantha likes animals that much.
Oh, wait, okay. You guys can't jump on me.
I think Samantha's probably on the high maintenance side. It's just something I'm definitely not used to. You like the belly rub, huh? Yeah.
What do you do? Like, where do you work?
I run a reptile show.
Reptiles. Huh?
Reptiles. I've got snakes and lizards.
Yeah, reptiles. First thing came to my mind when you said reptiles, first thing came to my mind is, oh, man, I give me some alligator shoes. Huh?
I wouldn't wear my alligator on my feet. They're alive. They're animals. They're living. It's not the first thing I think of when I think of an alligator. I think of an alligator.
She's a fashion misfit. If we was out in public right now, I'd probably have Michaela walk in front of her and me to the left of her just so we can kind of shadow her a little bit so people would only get bits and pieces of her.
So Michael insists Amanda transform from fashion misfit to Miss Fabulous.
You should love your wife for who your wife is, not for what she looks like.
You gotta have a little more swagger.
Even though we're not going anywhere and she's staying in the house.
Even though you're not going anywhere, because fashion is more important than air.
I don't get how fashion could be more important than air, because without air, you're not breathing. So I guess it's okay if you're dead and you look good.
I'm getting ready to head back to the room and finish my unwinding.
I usually go in my room and do my homework.
While you're in your room doing your homework, I do what?
Watch TV.
Okay. Everyone went their own ways, so there's like no family here. How is that a good relationship with your only child?
It's dinner time at the Hesses. Paul's cooking tacos, but Samantha is still upset about the state of the house.
I'm not eating dinner tonight. It just doesn't smell right. And I feel bad to not sit down and enjoy a meal with them, but I can't.
So you like hard shells with your taco?
No, I'm fine. Actually, I'm okay.
You know, if somebody comes into your home, you're making dinner, least you can do is sit down having dinner with me.
When it comes time to get ready for bed, Samantha drops another bomb.
I'm not staying here tonight. It's the dog smell, it's the dust, it's the dirt. It's all that. I'm not gonna say my house is nicer than yours because that doesn't even matter. But I wasn't gonna stay here tonight and come back tomorrow.
I mean, I know we don't keep the place the neatest, but it just felt like that what I had to offer wasn't good enough. And that's about all I really want to say on that for a minute. This is our home. It's going to be our home, and it'll always be our home. It's not everything in the world, but it's what we have, and we're happy with it.
It's the first morning of the swap in Kentucky, and Amanda gets fabulous while Michaela does her morning chores.
Now, would your mom ever, like, sit with you while you're eating your snack or anything?
If I sit at the table with one of my parents, it's my dad. Though I can't talk to him about boys, because he flips out as soon as he hears the word boys.
What do you think about boys?
I do have some friends that are boys, but my parents don't want to meet them.
As a healthy part of growing up, she needs to know what boys are like to get more of an opinion of men than just what her dad thinks. Which her dad thinks all boys are dogs, period, even if they're your friend.
In Pennsylvania, after spending the night in a hotel, Samantha meets Paul at a reptile show.
I believe that Amanda can definitely do better with this show and still have the time to keep her house clean. We don't need any more dogs. We don't need more snakes. And we don't need any more skunks. We need a clean house.
When she gets home, she must take care of more animals.
I am not excited about this at all. If I didn't have the gloves and I didn't have these masks on, this would not get done. What are the priorities in your home where the animals are compared to chores in the house? I mean, you work in
I know that the floors could probably use mopped every day, but we don't mop it every day. The pets, there are certain things that have to be done every day.
The animals do come before housework in this home. There's no way I'm gonna come in here and get all feces up. It's ridiculous.
Good little boy.
In Kentucky, when Michaela returns from school, she must immediately begin her routine of homework and chores. It's up to laid-back Amanda to make sure Michaela's work is up to Michael's high standards.
Until my dad comes home and eat, I can just finish my homework.
I walked in, Michaela's chores wasn't done. Michaela! Amanda hasn't double-checked Michaela, and it was just disrespectful. Why is this trash not taken out? What are you doing right now?
My homework.
Well, how about knocking your chores out before that?
Okay, so far you haven't asked her how her day was. You came in the house, trash ain't done, this isn't done.
You gotta calm down a little bit.
Okay.
You gotta calm down.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I need you to do is make sure she's on top of her chores.
You gonna run to your room now and play on the TV and stuff?
You know what? I could do without the attitude. There's nothing fabulous about you right now. It's the opposite of fabulous. You know what I'm saying? It's the synonym of ridiculous. Think about that.
I think Michael and Samantha have already robbed Michaela of her youth. Just cold, hard, crappy parents. She's such a sweet girl. They just take advantage of her and run her right over.
In Pennsylvania, when the kids get back from school, they do whatever they like. And today, they head off to a convenience store.
There's a lot of freedom for so young.
Jimmy, if you want chips, I'll buy you some. Come here.
Why is that? Now, I see Kayla and little Paul coming from wherever they went to. I mean, what were you buying at the store?
Stuff.
When Paul returns from work, Samantha talks to him about the lack of rules in the house.
The kids run the house. You guys are more interested in being friends with your children than really parenting. You want them to be children that understand rules and regulations.
See, I don't think I need to implement that many rules and structure into their lives to prepare them for the real world. I need to set this aside. What I'd like to do now is get more into you actually doing what Amanda does.
Start doing what? She doesn't do anything but take care of the animals. She doesn't really do any chores.
Anybody, you know what? I'm done dealing with you tonight. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm done. Getting a tad pissed off because so far Samantha hasn't taken one step in Amanda's shoes. I'm not gonna lose my cool, not gonna yell at her. I can prove my point and make her look foolish, sometimes maybe without even her knowing it.
At the Adams, Amanda has spent another day keeping Michaela on task. When she finishes her chores ahead of schedule, instead of hanging out with friends, she must listen to Shakespeare.
As Caesar loved me, I weep for him.
Concerned Michaela lacks any social life, Amanda talks to Michael.
Wanted to really get a grasp of why she can't have a friend that is a boy.
At 14, I don't want her trying to figure out which boys are the right boys and which boys ain't the right boys. Because at 14, all I want her to be focused on is her schoolwork.
How about your daughter's happiness with having some social life?
Social life for a 14-year-old, it sounds ridiculous to me. I hate to say it, but friends.
I think Mike is doing what he's doing because he truly is a control freak. He has to control everything that Michaela does.
In Pennsylvania, after a restless night, Samantha is upset about the lack of cleanliness in the house.
I was so frustrated. The last thing that I wanted to do was get up, get dressed, and look decent. So I understand why Amanda's appearance is not important to her. It wouldn't be important to me either if I knew this is what I was getting up to every morning. You know, the smell in the house is very difficult for me. The kitchen is dirty, and this is so far from my original existence.
The overall impression I've gotten is me, my wife, and my family have been judged.
Whatever. That's my answer.
Whatever is your answer.
That's my answer.
Then this discussion is over.
Hey,
I got a
it's cool
kid to
with
feed.
me.
I'm done dealing with her crap. I'm done dealing with her whatevers. I do think she thinks she's better than other people.
I really wish that there was smell on the camera. I wish America could smell this house. I'm sitting here right now thinking, oh my God, I can't deal with it.
At the Adams, it's up to Michaela to cater to her parents' every need.
I get some ice, please, and a bottle of water.
Okay.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Thank you, daughter. Appreciate it.
I mean, come on, really, can't you get up and get it yourself?
There's no fun in that. Hold on, Kayla. Can you grab the remote for me? Thank you.
How do you think your daughter feels about getting the remote for you when it's on the bed?
It ain't about how she feels. It's about what I want. Sorry if you don't like it. See you later. Cheers. It's the best water I ever had. I mean, it brings a cartoon smile to my face.
What I just saw, it really pissed me off.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
He thinks it's fun. And just more ways to show that he controls her. If you want a maid, then hire a maid. Don't have a kid.
Whatever you're talking about is just a bowl of beans, and I don't even want to hear this no more.
Yep, walk away.
You need to check yourself.
I think you need to check yourself. I just think she has too much responsibility for a 14-year-old kid.
In the Adams family, Monday through Friday, we're grinding,
well,
period.
TV's unproductive. Your wife's very unproductive.
I'm gonna stop talking right now because I'm gonna say some things that you really wouldn't like right now.
You know, I'm gonna go for now, because tomorrow things change.
I suggest you go. Amanda sucks. Every time Amanda talks, it sounds like she disrespected my wife. I don't like to bring that side of me out, but if you disrespect me or anybody in my family, you're sure to get it.
At the Hesses, with no schedule or chores, the kids are running wild while Paul does the dishes.
It makes me just a little nervous in the house. I definitely feel that I've been an animal caretaker this week. I have not really parented at all this week, not like I would have liked to. The picture that I'm getting, I think Amanda's lazy. The first thing that you're doing is coming home and washing dishes. I'm not trying to disrespect her, but just what I see is someone that, well, the only word I can think of is just kind of lazy.
Don't ever use my wife's name and lazy in the same sentence again.
What else do you call it?
You can leave anytime you want.
So that's how you handle everything, just walk away, right?
Whatever! Whatever!
Yeah, whatever, Paul.
Whatever! You know what? I told her, don't walk down that path. She has no clue what Amanda does.
If you got something to say, say it. Why can't you use that type of backbone when your kids need you to tell them to get their homework done or supporting people?
When I want your opinion, I'll ask for it,
Well, too bad
okay?
you signed
this
up
is
for
under
this.
my rules.
I know you better back up. I know you better back up. Who the hell do you think
This is my damn home, and I'll talk any way I want. You don't like it, there's the road.
This is my space, so back up.
This is my property. Get the hell off of it.
Make me. You ain't intimidating me.
I was in tears, but it was because I was so damn happy. My wife, she would be ecstatic just for the simple fact that I didn't hold it in. That my problem is I always hold it in. So if anything, after this is all over, look out, world, because I ain't about to bust out laughing. I haven't had tears of joy since I got married. This is, oh God. Oh God.
Today, everything is about to change in the Adams and Hess households as the new wives take control.
Michael and Samantha think of Michaela as a thing, not a human being, and that has to stop now.
This house definitely needs to be transformed from a zoo into a home.
Without the family present, Samantha enforces her first rule, to remove the animals from the house. She's hired professionals to take the Hess pets to their temporary homes.
Today, we are going to be animal-free. It's time for them to go.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
Adams family, you claim that your lifestyle is grinding, but the only thing you're grinding is Michaela's will to live.
I think you're totally off base with that, and what is that right there? Man, that thing about to get out of here, man.
It's okay.
Right now, and I'll take him straight to the butcher and say, I need some shoes for church on Sunday.
In my house, my family is brought together by our love of animals. So this week, we're gonna fill the house with reptiles so you can learn to become one with these beautiful creatures.
Do I look like Professor Weirdo?
Animals are your friends.
No way. Animals are my dinner.
This place is overrun by creepy creatures. I can't believe anyone lives like this. I've removed all the animals from the house so we can get to living like people should live.
That is ridiculous.
No,
I would hate to be your daughter. I would hate to have to live with you.
But this week, that's what's up.
Michaela has no ability to even voice her opinion about how much work she's doing. Michaela, no more chores. Good job. This week, me and you, we're gonna write a declaration of Michaela.
What's that supposed to mean?
You will list the things you no longer feel you should have to do in this house. And then all three of us are gonna sign it.
You think I'm signing something ridiculous like that? I'm gonna tear it up. Declaration of rip.
Michaela, you will no longer have to account for every minute of every day.
Man, these rules are stupid. These dumb rules.
And you'll give your dad a time management chart to see how and where he spent his day.
Dumb.
Parents should love serving their kids.
Serving their kids, that's stupid.
This week, you will wait on Michaela.
Who gonna make me do this?
Me.
Man, stop it.
Hesses, it's high time you stop slithering around like snakes and start grinding like an Adams. This week, you'll each be doing your own time management chart, and there'll be no time for playing. You'll spend every second of your day being productive.
Just finish your damn speech.
Michael, I can't believe that when you found out Michaela has a boyfriend, you and Samantha forced your daughter to break up with him
We didn't force
twice.
I nipped that in the bud. I snuffed that.
Michaela, you'll be allowed to call a boy on the phone and invite them out, and your father will be the chaperone.
I'm not chaperoning no date.
Paul, how can your kids look up to you if they don't respect you? This week, Paul, I want you to be a real father.
Oh, kiss my butt.
You got a problem with that? You got a problem with that? You got a problem with everything else?
Whatever.
Okay.
Trying to make me look bad.
I don't have to try.
Samantha immediately begins giving the family structure, and she puts the kids on a schedule, beginning with homework.
So if you guys want to go to your rooms and get started on your homework, let's go.
Today's a beautiful day. She wants to keep them up in there, making them do their homework when they can do it later. Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Hey, if you got other things you want to do, you want to go out and play with any of your friends, go skateboarding, you don't want to respect her rules, knock yourself out.
Paul walking into each of the children's rooms saying, finish it later, finish it at school, I don't care. That's sabotage. Why did you tell the kids when they were like doing their homework to not do it? It's about them being successful, Paul.
No, it isn't.
I mean, to me, that was
This is about you sticking your nose in and wanting your stuff done. Whatever. Get the hell out of here. If my kids don't want to follow her little stupid rules, I'm not going to make them do it. And I got news for her. It's only going to get worse. Because you know what? The king's in the house. Long live the king.
In Kentucky, Amanda immediately introduces the Adams to their new housemates.
Go say hi to your new family.
What should we name her?
Outside, backyard, thrown out, and no way. That's all the names is for them.
They're already here.
You never know, they might try to get loose or something.
They're not getting loose. They're gonna have locks on them.
But I'm not gonna give them the opportunity to be the first reptile to pick a lock. I know about lizards.
What do you know about this lizard?
They live outside.
Where does this guy live?
I've never seen a lizard with an address.
They live in a certain country and they live in some kind of land.
Yeah, but
They live in a desert.
You can't send them no mail.
Because they don't read.
Exactly. That's why they can't live in this house. Because everybody in this house can read.
No, my kids like to talk to these guys.
You want me to try talking to the animals? I'm ready to talk to the animals. Bearded dragon, the woman that brought you here is stupid because she knew you was going to get put out. You're leaving tonight. And hopefully an eagle or a bird or something don't eat you out there, buddy. Rubbing on a lizard, that don't look like fun. What kind of pet is that? These animals are unproductive. I mean, at least a dog to go get the mail, you know, then he's doing something. Or if it was a bunch of dogs pulling a sleigh, taking me to town, that's, you know, productive animals. Even if it was a little turtle that was carrying a note to the next door neighbor, at least it was doing something. Listen up, everybody. You're all getting ready to get put out of here. None of y'all are safe, so get ready.
To prevent Michael from removing the animals, Amanda takes drastic action.
I am sleeping in the new reptile room of the house. I'll see you in the morning. I'm gladly sleeping on the floor with all my buddies so that they can stay in the house. Good night, guys. Sleep tight.
It's the first morning after rule change at the Adams, and Amanda has ruled Michael must take over all of Michaela's duties.
I'm gonna need you to fill out your time management chart.
I'm done. That's my time management sheet.
Mike, you gotta do this all day, though.
No, I'm not doing it all day.
Michaela has to do this all day.
Michaela's a kid.
You're arguing with me? I think you need a timeout. You'll know you're done with your timeout when you've talked to one of these animals.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, and I hate you, little buddy.
Thank you for talking to the animals. You're now off timeout.
Amanda gave me this time management chart so I can feel how Michaela's feel. I paid my dues already. She gotta pay her dues. That's part of her grind.
At the Hesses, Samantha enforces her rule the Hess kids learn to grind, and she assigns them all chores.
So for today, for instance, we have Connie on the kitchen, we have little Paul on the dining room, and then Kayla, you're on the living room.
While the kids clean, Samantha relaxes outside.
She was talking about how we'd like work together, and then all she does is sit out in the chair, listen to her music. I think because of the germs that are in the sofa. She don't want to touch them because she's a neat freak. Is she sleeping?
Yeah.
At the Adams, with Michael refusing to do Michaela's chores, Amanda enforces her rule that Michaela assert her rights in the house by writing a declaration that she must also present to Michael for him to sign.
This is your chance to have a voice in this house. Let them know how you feel.
I feel like it was really fun being able to write the declaration of Michaela. You never know, my dad might soften up a little bit. Then again, he's a tough cookie to crack. Daddy, just listen, okay? I'm a 14-year-old teenager, and I want to be able to hang out with some friends. I do have a problem with being called in to hand you a remote that is less than 6 inches away from you.
First time I feel like you're misusing this declaration, your cell phone, is that a deal?
It's a deal.
Sign it on your back so you can feel it. I signed the declaration because I felt Michaela had a lot of conviction in her words and she really meant them. It is my daughter, and I do have a soft spot for her.
Michaela was smiling so much that her dad signed the paper. It was so exciting. She was so happy that he finally heard her voice.
In Pennsylvania, Samantha continues her mission to bring the Hess family structure, and she checks the kids' time management charts.
Okay, Miss Kayla, you got your time management chart?
Not exactly.
What happened to it?
It kind of got crinkled.
That's disrespectful. None of the kids did well with their time management schedules. And at the end of the day, they're not hurting me. They're hurting themselves because clearly what I'm trying to bring is what's needed.
Annoyed, she heads to a neighbor's house to cool off.
Can I just sit on your porch? Sure, thank you. I'm just not gonna subject myself to that no more. I'm not going back in that house.
In Kentucky, the declaration of Michaela is in effect, and Amanda decides to put it to the test.
Are you thirsty?
A little bit.
Hey, Michael! We're getting a little thirsty. You can get some water, please?
Despite signing the declaration of Michaela, Michael immediately disobeys the rules, infuriating Amanda.
Do you think any human being wants to be the butt of a joke? At least you can see how it feels once.
You can take your rules and take them back to wherever you're from. I ain't doing none of it.
You should care more about your daughter than I do, and I think I care more than you do.
I run this household, and your rules suck, and I don't care about none of that. I've been trying your rules.
You're
and
not
right now,
respecting-
I'm getting ready to throw all your rules back out the door
You're
again.
not respecting anything.
I'm taking back all the rules that I bended on. Michaela just gonna have to be a victim in this situation because Amanda pushed it too far.
This is your daughter's
No,
dream.
you don't know how to talk to nobody. So right now,
talking.
before I get to the point where I'm disrespecting you the way I feel you disrespecting me,
I'm
you
trying
need to
to-
get in your own space right now.
I'm trying to talk to you.
In Pennsylvania, while Samantha is still upset and sitting on the neighbor's porch, at the house, the Hess kids are staging a rebellion, and they take vengeance on the chair Samantha has been sitting on. Hearing the ruckus next door, Samantha heads back to the house.
Why would you guys destroy stuff?
Maybe you weren't saying negative things about us kids.
No, I didn't.
But you were saying negative things about our house, about our mom, and about our dad. Because we'll stand up for our parents.
And that's good.
We
You
love
should
them.
stand up for your mom and dad. So maybe that was a little bit harsh to say lazy. If you're done, I do have something that I want to say. One of our rules was cleaning the house. All of us need to get in there and get that kitchen clean. You guys need to get your rooms in order. If everything looks good, the dogs come back today. So if you guys want to see your puppies, let's make it happen and let's get it clean. I'm gonna try my best to get them to understand why it's important, but if they still feel like they don't want to do it, they're not my kids, so I can't make them do it at the end of the day.
At the Adams, Michaela has found her crumpled declaration, and she talks to her dad.
So I guess I can see you didn't take this seriously.
Well, why you got a new one? I ain't doing no more.
You complaining you've only done one. And I've done about 50 million of them. Take it as seriously as you take work. That's how serious I have to take it. So that's how serious I want you to take it. So I think now you might have to do the dishes.
I wash you dry.
Okay. See, look, isn't this fun?
Is it fun to you?
It actually is, because for the first time I'm doing dishes with my dad. Do it with enthusiasm. Do it like you enjoy it. We're cleaning the sink.
I understand where Michaela's coming from as far as needing a little help on the chores. You know, making it a family thing helps strengthen our relationship. You want a drink?
I would love one.
Ice or no ice?
Ice, please.
In Pennsylvania, following Samantha's offer to return the family's pets, Paul decides to apologize to her.
Things have gotten a little out of hand during the week. You've been able to push some buttons that most people don't know about with me, and I apologize for that.
I wasn't questioning you, hoping that you would change how you do things. I was just questioning you to understand.
Gave Samantha a little bit of an olive branch tonight. I know we're gonna have our differences, but we need to keep this civil.
In Kentucky, after Michaela's successful talk with her dad, Amanda is ready for her biggest challenge. As she hopes to enforce her rule, Michaela can go out with friends, 2 girls and 1 boy.
What's up?
Dad, do you think you'll be okay with me hanging out with some friends? Jaisha and Shawnee and Cody.
Cody. There's a strong possibility, but I definitely got to meet him first. The day of reckoning has come. This is the first time Michaela's hung out with friends, you know, outside of school. I just want to meet what kind of friends she does have.
Daddy, this is Cody.
What's up, Cody? You good friends with my daughter? No boyfriend, girlfriend kind of thing?
Nope.
Well, have a good time today, man.
All right.
But just know that I'm close by.
I no longer feel like a robot. I finally feel like just a regular 14-year-old girl.
So you actually brought something to the table that I would appreciate. Maybe I've been treating her like a little girl a little too much. She's in high school now, so I'm gonna loosen my reins a little bit. She's becoming a young woman, and I gotta let her fly a little bit. She's a butterfly, and I gotta let her use her wings.
In Pennsylvania, with Samantha's offer to return the pet still on the table, Paul steps up to encourage the kids to clean the house.
I mean, she said that if you guys helped her clean, you could get the dogs back.
I am so excited that the kids cleaned up and they actually liked it. They were just so excited, and because of that, I'm gonna let their pets come back. Now, you guys, this is your reward for chores. The house looks great. You guys did an awesome job.
I love having all the pets back in the house, especially Tsunami, because I missed her a lot. She's my baby.
At the Adams house, Michael has seen the benefit in Amanda's rules, and he's ready to make a stand.
There's your time management chart.
The time management charts are completely gone.
There's only one way to make it official. Adams family salute.
Okay. Since Amanda's been here, it's turned around a lot in this house. If you weren't here, I would have never hung out with my friends outside of school.
And you're gonna make me cry. I'm so happy. These aren't like tears of sadness. They're just happy tears that she is finally Michaela. She gets to be herself, and her voice was heard.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I hope that I brought to the Adams family the sense of giving Michaela a voice.
Bye, Amanda. Miss you too.
I know I brought some structure, gave them a good dose of grinding and what that looks like. It was so nice meeting all you guys.
The couples are about to be reunited.
So much.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
Samantha, I had to be you, so all of the grinding thing, I didn't quite really get it, because the first thing I did when I woke up is I spent 3 hours getting ready, sitting in front of the mirror, putting makeup on, and I grinded the couch a lot in the afternoon, telling Michaela what to do while I sat on the couch watching TV. So I grinded a lot of doing nothing.
Excuse me? If I was you, I'd back myself up like real quick right now. Because honestly, when I walked in your house, I thought I was being punked. The very first thing that I was introduced to was the smell, and it was bad. It was filthy. I'm thinking, where are the roaches at? And I hate to say it, but I didn't see anything you really did. Even with the pets and everything else, I was trying to figure it out. Yeah, I did it.
All she does is raise her hands in the air and says, whatever. That's all you do.
Watch your mouth, watch your mouth. You know, he decided he wanted to grow a backbone and kind of start going off on me. You stepped to me, Paul.
You're out there, you follow me out.
I was like, what's up? You're not finna intimidate me like that.
I walked out because I was
Step in my face, though. That's how we can handle that. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to a woman like that. Talk to another man like that. Because
I tried to leave.
I don't give a who you are, who you know, what you do.
I had enough.
You didn't want to talk about the fact that you can't man up, the fact that you can't father your kids, the fact that a 4-year-old runs all over y'all.
Let me speak.
Whatever.
I mean, obviously, we had our moments, and I was in tears. It had dawned on me that I had finally hit the point in my life where I'm not gonna keep it in and let people walk all over me.
I'm glad you can let it out now, because, I mean, that used to bother me. I'd be like, just tell me what's bothering you, and you'd never tell me. Well, I was being you. There was no mother-daughter relationship. I was telling my maid what I needed her to do.
What are you talking about?
Where's the room for love, showing her that you care?
Love?
Love, just love.
Are you for real?
Yes.
Me and Michaela sat down and had an eye-to-eye, heart-to-heart discussion. She feels she don't need a time management chart no more. She felt like she was responsible enough that she could take care of her chores without having to write it down, too.
What?
She wrote up this thing called the Declaration of Michaela.
Oh, Lord.
Tell me.
No, I don't want to read it over.
I told her that I'll be her ally and get Mom to sign on, too.
All right, well, I'll marinate on it, Mike. How about that?
Let this be a first step, and join me. Ride or die. I mean, to me, this means a brand new line of communication between you and her.
Whatever.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Hey, Kayla. How are you doing?
Welcome back.
Dad waits on Michaela.
Scratch at.
Kids wait on parents? No, I'm sorry. It's the opposite way around, because I don't mind that.
This is for you. You might want to check the back page.
Yeah. So seriously, you're sticking to all this stuff I read in here?
Yeah. I'm like really happy that both of you guys signed this.
For real.
Right now, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. I feel powerful.
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras returned to see how the experience had affected the family's lives.
It's time for your new chores.
Since the swap, I implicated a chore chart. It's really helping the kids learn some responsibility.
We can't do anything fun until our chores are done.
I need to talk to you for a minute. I think I've become more assertive. You're giving me trouble, I'm letting you know right then and there.
Since I've been back, I've been spending more thought on what I'm gonna wear.
What is this?
Is it cute?
It's inside out.
Since the swap, as far as Michaela, we've given her a little bit more reign.
Hello. I am able to talk to some boys now. What you doing?
Who's that?
Timothy? Hold on, here's my dad.
She's a young lady, and I need to give her a little more room to become a full-grown lady. I was just double-checking to make sure it's wasn't somebody crazy or strange.
Have I gotten her a glass of water since the swap? Not water, but I think I might have poured her some juice or something, or maybe I took the juice out the refrigerator and set it on the counter and said, okay, now you can do the rest. Michaela?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we get you anything?
No.
Okay. When I saw that Michaela was establishing a unibrow, we immediately tackled that issue. We're gonna just come in and have Michaela's eyebrows waxed. We just started waxing. We took care of it.
Close your eyes for me.
It's almost like Siamese twins being, disconnected. You're gonna notice that now all of a sudden one have become two. Looks good already. Not to disrespect anybody with Siamese, but that's kind of what it's like in a sense, So with Michaela, the eyebrows are big,